Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Janet the Journal Keeper. Sorry, I'm a little croaky today. Today is part 3 of the Halloween journal that we've been making out of the Tim Holtz mini folders. It's more of a flip through, really. I have managed to put it together. Well, it was a bit of a yeah. I'm not sure I should have really tried it, but by the time I realized that I'd already cut the pages in half. Sorry. I've just got the giggles. Yes. It was not the best thing to do, but I think I've sort of bodged it together. I managed to sew the calico onto the pages, but clearly it really should have been done before the pages were decorated rather than after. So it was not easy, but I've managed it anyway. Oh gosh, it started raining now. Typical. So here we have the calico where I've sewn it. It got these two, it wasn't too bad until we got here. These two were a bit loose and were a bit off kilter, but I managed to kind of sort of glue that together a bit so it didn't look so bad. And I put some Halloween ribbon down there, but it's a bit off here, so but it's not too bad. It's not the best, and I wouldn't suggest doing that, especially when you've already decorated your pages. But I have done it. There it is. It's together. Obviously it's a bit too big for the spine that I thought, would be big enough. But the spine is never big enough. You always end up with something big. At least I do anyway. Well, there's a lesson. Always make a bigger spine. Okay, well, we'll just have a flip through, and then I'd like to have a bit of a chat about Christmas already. Not even Halloween yet. I might do another quick Halloween project, but I just wanted to sort of give you some idea of what I had in mind for Christmas. Anyway, we'll carry on with this. So on the front here we've got the mirror. It's covered in Tim Holtz poison material. Mirror, did I say mirror? I meant to say window. We've got the window here from the frames, paper dolls from the Halloween, and some ephemera from the ephemera pack. And then this is a little note that slips in there. This was from Lady Blackblood. As you know, I'm a bit scared about saying that name. I don't know if I'm going to think I'm going to be sent to hell for saying that. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm sure she's a lovely person. Oh dear. Okay. So we've got a little bit of collage here and the note there that slips in. On the next page, we've got a pocket which is made from calico, which has been stamped with script. I've added some ephemera from the field note stamps and from the specimen Sizzix. And you see I've lost a little thing there. I'll have to replace that. And there's a little tag there. Here I've got a pocket with a scary pumpkin. Not sure where that came from. I had that from last year. And a couple of tags. And here is a library card. And I added this little bit on the front, some collage and this little tuck spot here. And I put a couple of cards in there. So you can journal on that library card there. Over here I've got a pocket which was an embossed, the numbers embossing folder, and a Halloween backdrop. And this is a Sizzix butterfly that I painted, and a little bit of ribbon, and that's from a die as well, a little lacy die, and a little sort of notebook, again from Lady Black Blood. And this is also from that lady. It's a little pocket, octopus tentacles, and again with a couple of little tags in there. And here is another pocket made out of calico. I've sewed on a picture here. Got some, it's from the backdrops of the Halloween. A little notepad here. And a belly band made from Tim Holtz cord stock, and with some little buoys on there, which I added the little masks and wings to kind of jazz them up a bit. And there's a little journal card in there. But here, just some collage, lace, and the lacy die again. And here is, this is from the, that's a backdrop, I believe. These are Tim Holtz Halloween paper dolls. This frame, I'm not sure where that came from. I think Mandy might have sent that to me when we had our little Tim Holtz addicts thingy. And over here is a flip out. So this is a little folder from the Specimen Sizzix set. Some lace and lacy die there, with a group picture from the Halloween paper dolls, which you can see there, hopefully. Children all dressed up. So I made that into a flip out. It's got a little tuck spot there with some collage underneath. So there's a little place you could write there. Just some more paper dolls. 2 children dressed up. This is another sort of little flip out. And this is from Lady Black Blood. And it's a little witch's thing. It's got little pockets along here with all different things in there. It says, "We are the granddaughters of the witches you couldn't bear." It's so scary, the stuff she has, this lady, honestly. And here we are, last pages. This is one of the Tim Holtz dies. These were some autumn flowers that I did for pimping paper again, and yeah, stamped it on the paper, cut them out. This is actually well, there's a piece of lace under there, but this is actually a feather die that was painted green, and I cut part of it off to make it to look like foliage. And here's just some sort of layers of collage here with a Tim Holtz bat. I'm not sure where these papers come from. Had them a long time, and that's the lacy Sizzix lacy die again. And so there we have it. Oh, I forgot to say about this guy. He was, yeah, because his head was sticking up there. I put the moon on the other side. I think Susie Heights did that on one of hers, so that probably wasn't an original thing. It's probably a copy. Christmas. Well, I have some Tim Holtz mini folders, Christmas ones. I am not going to be binding them the same way. I've already done the taping binding, which I have done on another video, so I can link that in the description. So if you want to see how you do that, it's quite easy really. it perhaps looks a bit harder than it is. So that is going to be decorated and made into a Christmas journal or folder, book, whatever. And if any of you have been watching me since the beginning, I think my second video I ever made, or it wasn't the second video I made, it was the second one where I was actually doing crafts, because in the beginning I was just showing my work that I'd finished. I did a collaboration with Carol from Caroline from CAG Crafts, and I made this Christmas topper. So it was, a topper for a journal or a card, and it pulls out here, and it's got different little pages and things on there. So that one was finished. Due to my inexperience at the time, I started several. This one I did. This was the mock-up, the one I did originally. This one I did in the video. So that's pretty much finished. These were ones I started and messed up the video. Well, such was my inexperience at the time. I didn't know anything about, joining videos together, editing or anything. So I have two here that are pretty much, one has nothing in it and one has a little bit in it. Obviously got further along on this video before I messed it up. Oh dear. So I did think I would finish those. And I have ordered some Sizzix, a couple of dies from the new Christmas collection from Tim Holtz. So I'm thinking that maybe we might do some cards as well. So yeah, there's a few things to keep us going. And so I'm sorry that the Halloween turned into a bit of a joke, really. A bit of a mess. But you know what? It's done. And it's a learning curve, isn't it? You learn from everything you do. So this is only a little short video today. So I will be back with something else next week. I'm not sure what it's going to be at this point, really. Whether we might do some Halloween cards or card toppers or whatever. I shall think it over. Any ideas, please just make a note below in the comments. And I hope, if you don't think this is too terrible, you'll come back and you'll subscribe and give me a thumbs up, because that does help. And I am very grateful for all of you that have subscribed to the channel. So thank you very much, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Please all stay well and safe. Bye bye.